Hey gang, what's up? Uncle Trav coming to you from the Pegram area today. I don't have Steve's sunglasses from a couple videos back, and I'm standing right here in the sun. But it's the warmest spot in the yard, and we're here to tell you about the last pond of the 2022 pond building season. We've got one pondless left, but some folks from my homeland of Indiana, they've moved down here recently to be closer to family, and they had an aquascape pond at their place up in northern Indiana, and they moved down here and they could not be without it, to the extent that they're actually going to transport their fish from up there down to here. They told me it's about a 6.5 hour drive, so we talked about some stuff for that, and they've got a plan, so we're not worried about the fish. But we've got a brand new pond down here to talk about, so let's see what's going on. A couple things I love about this water feature is the difference in the two falls. Now up here at the top, sometimes I call it a horsetail. It's kind of like a Niagara Falls. It's just a nice sheer flat rock, and the water just goes right over the top, right over the front. Really dramatic, makes a lot of deep, low note resonance up there at the top. It's great. It's what you want at the top. It's what kind of like how we like to do them anyways, up at the top. Got a nice little meandering stream down through here. Looks great. And then it comes down to same shape of rock. It's flat on top and square on the front, but it's got a nice little raise in the middle, so it splits the waterfall on the left and right side. And it's kind of low profile, so it's got like some more high-end action down here. Sounds really great. I know there's a machine going in the background and there's some work going on in the house. You can kind of hear the party music, and it's probably a little disturbed, but believe me, this sounds great. Like I said earlier, the homeowners are bringing their resident fish from Indiana down here. And so they wanted a fish cave in here, so we put a fish cave in the pond for them as well. And I know you can't see it because of the quality of the water. Reason for that is we had some rain move in late yesterday afternoon and shut us down for the day. And we didn't have our mulch down yet, which caused some dirt to kind of wash into the pond a little bit. This will clear up in about about 48 hours, maybe 72 on the outside. Lights are in here. We got those connected up today and tested those. Those are up and running, so that ought to be on tonight. It'll look great. They didn't buy the driftwood upgrade, but we did just, I sent one of our guys off into the woods for a 15-minute break, had him find a couple of things. He found a couple little pieces of, one I believe is oak and another piece of cedar over here. A couple little accents we put on the sides. And you probably remember me saying these folks are from Indiana. They're from northern Indiana, which runs a little bit colder than we do here in Nashville. So their pond back home is 3 feet deep, where we don't have to do that here. We can go the standard 2 foot of depth for the pond and for the fish. It's going to be a little bit of acclimation for their fish, and we talked about that, so that the fish are happy, healthy when they make the transplant. That kind of wraps this one up. This is a nice, subtle, just really good backyard pond. Really happy with how it all came together. We did, like I said, get kind of pushed around by the weather, but we persevered, y'all, and got this thing done, and we are ready to move on to the next one. We've got some plywood to get out and some excess rock that we had left over to get out of here before we get ready to get started for the next one. So before I go do that, in the meantime, do this for me: like, follow, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment in the comment section, and let us know if you've ever transported fish from a long distance to Nashville. I'm Uncle Trav, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.